Good morning, everybody. Oh, come on now. Y'all can do better than that. Good morning, everybody. Somebody say happy Pride, y'all. It's so good to see everybody. So glad you're here. Folks are coming on in. So today is going to be a little different. What we have asked is we've asked that today's service be led, conducted by our Q Plus community. So today, that's what's going to happen. Now, I land in the plus, but the Q part, other folks are taking care of. Y'all see what I'm saying? So today is going to be a little different. Somebody say a little different. Tell everybody, brace yourself now. Get your seatbelt. Get your seatbelt if you need it. It's going to be an amazing day. It already is. Do something if you would. Go ahead and stand up on your feet. Put those hands together. Come on, let's just start clapping. We'll get the groove down. It's going to be a great service as our voice of love comes to the platform. We welcome you to Pride Sunday 2026.
change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you, I know you. You're a part of me. We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. 'Cause we can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. We can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. I see you, I know you. You're a part of me. My heart is open to love. My heart is ready to love you. You can change the world. You can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. You can change the world. You can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. I see you, I know you. You're a part of me. I can change the world. I can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. I can change the world. I can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. I see you, I know you. You're a part of me. My heart is open to love. My heart is ready to love you. 'Cause we can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. We can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. We can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time.
everybody. This is a part of our service where we want to do the welcome. I want to welcome all of our first-time visitors. You don't have to stand, but at the end of service, if you would go to where nearest the exit to our welcome desk, and they have a gift there for you. I'd like to also welcome all of our people online. Let's give them a hand. Awesome. And this is the part where we love the most. We want to get up and fellowship with each other, give somebody a hug, give them a high five, and sing along our welcome song.
Good morning, family. Good morning, family. All right. Today, we celebrate something far greater than a label. We celebrate the courage to live authentically. We celebrate the sacred journey of becoming more fully ourselves. As you experience today's service, you may notice that many of the people leading you through music, dance, welcome, and inspiration, including myself, are members of the LGBTQ plus community. Yes. That isn't by accident. It's a beautiful reminder that every gift belongs in the light. For more than 30 years, I lived and worked in the entertainment world. Along the way, I became much more than a performer. I became a friend, a chosen mom, a confidant, and for many, a safe place. I was blessed to walk beside people during some of the happiest moments of their lives and some of the most difficult. I heard stories of joy, heartbreak, rejection, resilience, and hope. And through it all, I learned something I'll never forget. I've seen what happens when people are told they are too much or not enough. I've also had the privilege of seeing what happens when they're simply loved. Because when someone finally knows they belong, something sacred begins to awaken. Walls begin to fall. Hearts begin to open. Fear begins to loosen its grip. And love does what it always has done. It reminds us of who we really are. That is what today is about. Not simply celebrating pride, but celebrating the sacred worth of every human being. At First Unity, we believe that every person is an expression of the divine. That the same presence that lives within me lives within you. That no one is outside the embrace of love. Today isn't about elevating one group above another. It's about recognizing that when any person is told they don't belong, all of us are diminished. And when every person is welcome to bring their whole self, all of us become richer. And when one of us is free to live authentically, every one of us is invited to live a little more honestly, a little more courageously, and a little more lovingly. Love does not ask us to become someone else. It invites us to become fully ourselves. May we continue creating a community where no one has to hide to be accepted, where every child grows up knowing they are enough, where every heart is welcomed, and where every soul who walks through these doors immediately feels what we hope they feel every single Sunday. You belong, you are loved, you are seen, you are welcome here. Happy Pride, beautiful souls, and thank you for choosing love. And it is my honor, as I have been a mom to this one for many years, and a confidant in all the things that I said. Ladies and gentlemen and family, please welcome J. Maya.
Dream, I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep my head held high. Always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you gotta have to love. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know how y'all want me to follow up with that. I'm going to treat that like 75 and I'm going to stay in my lane. How y'all doing this morning? Everybody got a ticket? Everybody got a raffle ticket? If you don't, hold your hand up. Everybody got one? All right, Reverend Kerri's going to come around and give everybody who does not have a ticket one, so keep your hand up, please. All right. Wednesday meditation with Reiki is held here at 6 p.m. This week is going to be Bob Ives and Michaela on the sound bowls. Prayer chaplain for the week is Reverend Serena, available to pray with you after service near the welcome table, which is in the back on the right-hand side. Sacred Circle Group, led by Noel, is every Tuesday at 6:45 in the upstairs conference room. Please reach out to Noel if you would like to join. Oneness and Social Justice Team will now be meeting every first and third Wednesdays at 7 p.m. starting in July. In-person meetings will be held in upstairs conference room. Zoom meetings is also available. Please email Douglas for more information. Brotherhood and Balance Men's Group meeting every second and fourth Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Meetings are held in the upstairs conference room. Please sign up in the lobby. Next Sunday is Fellowship Sunday, held after the 11 a.m. celebration service. Please bring a food item to share with the community. All right, y'all going to have to bear with me because I don't know how to say this, but we're going to work this out, okay? It's Qigong meditate. Thank you, family. Meditative movement classes starting Saturday, July 25th. Will begin at 2:30 p.m. upstairs in the karate room. Pre-registered preferred, see sign-up sheet in the lobby. Donations are appreciated. All right, Miss Kerri. All right, love. Shoo-doo. Shoo-doo. Walk that walk. All right, all right.
Mix it up, mix it up.
We're going to mix it up. All right. All right, this is going to be 2, 6, 9, 6, 4, 0. 269-640. Happy Pride. Thank you, family.
There were days you thought your light was fading, days you felt too broken to be seen, carried all your questions in the silence, wondered if your heart could still believe. But love is never measured you by scars, never turned away because of tears. Even now, in this holy moment, hear the truth that's been waiting through the years. You're perfect the way you are, a shining light, a living star, nothing missing, nothing far. You're perfect the way you are. Lift your voice and let it rise. See your worth through love's own eyes. Open your heart, receive this truth right now. You're perfect the way you are. Stand up now and shake off every burden. Let the chains of yesterday be
You're perfect the way you are. Would you look at someone next to you real quick and just give them a warm smile? And now take a moment to imagine your divine and human connection with that person you just looked at and smiled at. The only thing that separates us is conditioning of our minds. And we've been taught that people that are different are not connected to us. I was raised most of my life to, they didn't use the words hate, because we couldn't do that. You know, God is a God of love. But on this time of year, in June, when we use rainbow colors, there are folks that I grew up with who have done what they say is an attempt to take the rainbow back. Because the rainbow was God's promise to Noah after the flood. Some of you may have heard that. The rainbow was what appeared to be a promise, and God, and according to that narrative, said, "This is my promise that I will never destroy the earth again with water. Next time I'll use fire." So it's kind of like, if I couldn't drown you good, I'll cook you good. So the water was just, washing you off so you'd fry better. I don't know. My point is that they believed that that's what it meant, that it was God's promise that I would never destroy the earth again by fire, and so the rainbow has been hijacked by the Q+ community. Well, I'm going to lean into this today because I have as much right to as anybody else has ever made up theology. That if we were to believe that narrative, that God was, before Jesus appeared, a psychotic, angry, vengeful being, and that if that was God's promise to never destroy the earth again by water or any other means, then I'm going to say that I think they got the fire part wrong. They should have left that alone, that God, first of all, never destroyed the earth, even with water, that there are things that happen that are just phenomenon that we can't explain. But if there is a promise, the promise is that every single person you come in contact with is a direct emanation and manifestation of the divine, the source. And whatever the identifying factors are, their sexuality, their sexual identity, their orientation, whatever it may be, they are a walking, talking expression of the divine in human form. And here's the promise I believe we have from God. And that is that we're all God's children. We are all the divine's offspring, and we should learn to get rid of our sibling rivalry and start to get along with each other, because we're all brothers and sisters, every one of us. And at First Unity, if it hair lips every Baptist deacon in the southern United States, we're going to continue to be a place where everyone is welcomed and not just tolerated, but celebrated. Now, some people will say, I don't know if that's sound theology. Well, I made a sound. It was theology. I don't care if it lines up with the traditional belief around the scriptures, because that's a script that many have chosen to use as a weapon. And we will not do that here. We will not do that here. Now, I'm not supposed to be preaching. That's not what I'm doing today. I'm supposed to be leading a meditation. So, but I wanted to offer some medication first. So. And some would say, on what authority do you speak? The same authority anyone else would to stand and speak. Because nobody's the boss. Nobody's figured this out. Least of all me. I haven't figured this out. It's not a mathematical equation. Question is our heart open enough to be led by love? Is our heart open enough to be led by kindness and compassion? And I believe ours here is. Not perfect people, present people. Not perfect, present. Because we're all on our own healing journeys. And if we can meet each other with the grace that we need for our own healing journey, if we can do that with each other, there's nothing that can stop us. There's nothing that can divide us. Because we're not here to be perfect. We're here to be present. That's what the emerging human, the human that we're becoming is all about. So I'm going to ask you to take a moment, because the song that was sung, the second song that Lisa Nadeau and the team led, was so beautiful. We can change the world one heart at a time. And you know what heart you can change? No one else's. Yours. So we're going to take a meditation into the heart, our own, and not ask our heart for perfection, but ask our heart, what keeps me from loving? From loving me, not from loving others. The trick is to love me. And then the love for others is automatic. So I'm going to ask you, if you would, to gently close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Take this moment now to feel the connection between your body and the surface beneath you. Really feel that connection. And notice that in this moment, there's no effort. You're not having to hold yourself. You're being held. And not held just by the surface beneath you, but also by the floor beneath that surface. And when we go deeper, we are held by the ground beneath the foundation of this building. And you're being held by gravity in this moment. Now bring attention to the breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice that there's nothing you have to do. The breathing in and the breathing out. And instead of trying to control that pattern, just notice it. As the Tao Te Ching says, the Tao does nothing, and yet nothing is left undone. The happening of life is happening for you, without your direction, without your control, and without effort. And now, if you can, place one hand over your heart space. And in the stillness of this moment, see if you can feel the beat. Become aware now that life rhythm is also being done for you. The lungs breathe, the heart beats, the rhythm of life is effortless. And with that hand over the heart, imagine, if you will, going back beyond that muscle, that physical heart, to a place that we've come to know as the anahata, the heart chakra. And this is the heart that is unharmed. This is the heart that is not wounded. The anahata is the heart that cannot be broken. And it is the heart that can love unconditionally through us. In this moment, see, if you would, in your imagination, the green light of loving awareness right in the middle of your chest. And breathe into that heart. And exhale. And again, breathe into the heart. And exhale. Imagine that this light that has been in the chest is now spreading upward, outward, downward. And indeed, this light of unconditional love is beginning to spread throughout the entirety of your body. Imagine every cell in your body now ignited with unconditional love. And imagine now that the heart begins to communicate with the gut, the solar plexus, and communicate with the brain. And the heart now in the lead invites both gut and brain into unconditional love. And notice the feeling of unconditional love. Now being felt by your entire being. And it is that love that accepts you as you are. It is that love that causes you to experience belonging. It is a love beyond what we see in the movies and read about in books. It is a depth of love that causes the entire cosmos to work. Through this love, give a message to your nervous system. You are loved. You belong. You are loved. You belong. And now make it very personal. I am loved. I belong. I am loved. I belong. Breathing into the heart once again. And exhale. And how about one more time? Deep breath in. And exhale. Carry this mantra with you throughout this day. I am loved. I belong. I am loved. I belong. Now notice once again the surface beneath you. Maybe feel the temperature of the room. Maybe begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers as you come back into this space. I am loved. I belong. And when you feel comfortable doing so, slowly open up your eyes and keep that heart open. I am loved. I belong. Namaste. I love you.
Good morning, family. Happy Pride. So we're switching it up on this day, right? This morning we're switching it up. Reverend Angie is not doing the welcome. I promise I won't be before you long. When Reverend Iman asked me to do the message today, or better yet, volunteered me to do the message today, I looked at her and I said, who, where, why, who? And she looked at me and she said, it's you. So I knew there would be a little fear around it. And to my surprise, most of the fear didn't come from speaking. It came from, what would you be speaking about? So as I contemplated what am I going to speak about, there's this phrase that kept popping in my head. And I was like, no, that can't be it. No, what am I going to speak about? And the phrase popped again. No, that can't be it. And Spirit said, you keep asking me what you're going to speak about, and I keep telling you, but yet you won't accept it. So I said, okay, that'll work for me. So here we are. Got to put these on so I can see. For the last 2 decades, one of the most profound spiritual sermons on planet Earth hasn't been delivered from a traditional pulpit. It has been delivered at the end of a runway by a 6'4" drag queen named RuPaul. Every single week, millions of viewers tune in, and right before the credit roll, the congregation is dismissed with the exact same benediction. If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? And the crowd responds in unison, Amen. We laugh, we snap our fingers, we treat it like a catchy television sign-off. But if you strip away the reality TV glamour, you are left looking directly into the eyes of one of the most brutal, challenging, and foundational spiritual truths of human existence. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot give away a currency you do not have minted within you. In various mystical traditions, the universe operates as a giant mirror. What you project outward is a direct reflection of your internal state. You have the energetic frequency. If your internal dialogue is rooted in self-judgment, shame, or unworthiness, that is the frequency you broadcast. Then there's the relationship trap. When you try to love someone else from a place of self-loathing, your love often transform into codependency, a desperate thirst for external validation, or fear of abandonment. Then last but not least, the reality check. Yes, Katie. Katie said, yes, the reality check. You aren't actually loving the other person for who they are. You are using them as a drug to numb the pain of not liking the person in the mirror. True spiritual connection requires two whole entities, not two halves trying to scrape completeness out of each other. If your internal baseline frequency is rooted in self-judgment, shame, and a quiet whisper that says, I am not enough, that is the energetic broadcast you send out into the world. And guess what the universe is going to send back? Relationships that validate your unworthiness and people who treat you with the exact same disregard that you treat yourself. This isn't a new age concept. RuPaul's modern spin perfectly mirrors ancient spiritual texts. As indie folk artist Sufjan Stevens beautifully analyzed, RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Jesus, the master teacher, said, love your neighbor as yourself. Both suggest that self-love is what makes us human. You cannot love others without loving yourself. The interesting thing is, we always focus on the first part of the commandment, love your neighbor. We view it as an instruction to be nice to others. But the sting of the commandment is hidden in the final two words, as yourself. It is a mathematical formula. If you treat yourself like an afterthought, if you constantly berate your body, abuse your mind with negative self-talk, and neglect your spirit, then as yourself means you are going to offer that exact same fractured, toxic energy to your neighbor. You cannot give away a treasure you do not possess. We must understand self-love is not the reward for a spiritual life. It is the absolute prerequisite. To love yourself is to recognize that you are a divine piece of the universe, perfectly made and worthy of space. When you finally anchor yourself in that truth, your love for others becomes pure, unburdened, and blindingly bright, just like the morning sun. Spiritual self-love is not about vanity, arrogance, or buying yourself a luxury spa day, even though I just told them this morning the week I had, y'all. A spa day sounds so amazing right now. It is about radical, compassionate self-parenting. True self-love means turning inward and looking at that inner child that thirsty, vulnerable part of you that is desperate for parental or external approval. Spiritual maturity happens the moment you realize the only person who needs to validate you is you. When you actively step up to love, protect, and choose that inner child, you heal the void. You no longer enter relationship as a beggar looking for scraps of affection. You enter as a sovereign being ready to share an abundance of joy. For most of our adult lives, we let that wounded child drive the car, me included. We take that thirsty little kid into our romantic relationships, into our boardrooms, into our friendships, begging other people to tell us we are okay. One of the greatest paradoxes of the human journey is, why do we find it so incredibly hard to love ourselves? We live in a culture that treats self-love like a checklist. Buy the candle, take the bath, repeat the affirmation. Yet, so many of us still wake up with a quiet, lingering feeling of deficiency. In New Thought Spirituality, we know that nothing is broken within you. You do not need to build self-love from scratch. You are already an individualized expression of the divine. The question isn't how to manufacture love, but rather, what are we harboring in our minds that blocks the flow of love that already are? We're going to take a little deep dive. Number one, the trap of the mistaken identity. We mistake our human spacesuit for our true spiritual reality. From a young age, we are conditioned to believe we are the sum of our mistakes, our bank accounts, our bodies, and the opinions of external authorities. There's the illusion. You believe you are your history or your personality. But here's the truth. You are the conscious awareness behind those things. You are the ocean. Your mistakes and flaws are just temporary ripples on the surface. Then number two, we know our own dark secrets. It is easy to love a stranger because we only see their highlight reel. But you live with yourself 24/7. You know every shadow, every petty thought, and every hidden regret. There's the illusion. We view our shadows as proof of our unworthiness. But here lies the truth. Your dark sides are not sins to be punished. They are unloved parts of your conscience crying out for integration. When we withhold love until we are perfect, we stay trapped in a self-made purgatory. Then number three, the myth of the external permission slip. We have been deeply trained to wait for external validation. We think, if they love me, then I am allowed to feel love for myself. There's the illusion. Love is a commodity that must be given to us by the world. But the truth is, relying on others for your self-worth is like asking a reflection in the mirror to smile first. The mirror can only reflect what you bring to it. Sorry, guys. This is for me too, sorry. When you become your own primary source of validation, everything shifts. You don't look at a partner and ask, will you complete me? You look at them and you say, I am already a whole kingdom. I am entirely complete. Would you like to come over and share the abundance with me? While RuPaul Mantra is a brilliant spiritual North Star, the psychological and spiritual community often engages in a healthy debate about its literal interpretation. Some argue that telling people they can't love others until they love themselves isolate those struggling with depression, trauma, or low self-esteem, making them feel unworthy of relationships. The spiritual truth is a nuance. You can love others while you are healing. In fact, sometimes the universe sends us a safe, loving relationship specifically to act as support. Sometimes seeing yourself reflected in the eyes of someone who genuinely adores you is the very catalyst that teaches you how to love yourself. RuPaul's phrase isn't a strict gatekeeper designed to lock you out of human connection. It is a fiery, passionate wake-up call. It is a reminder that you cannot outsource your soul's work to someone else. A partner can love you fiercely, but they can't do your push-ups for you. They can hold your hand, but they cannot walk the path of your internal healing. Family, ultimate spiritual sovereignty is an inside job. So, as we close our time together today, I want to challenge you to change your daily ritual. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up and look in the mirror, before you check your phone, before you worry about what your boss thinks or what your partner needs, look at your own eyes. Look past the wrinkles, past the tired skin, straight into your own consciousness. Acknowledge that the person looking back at you is a divine, unrepeatable spark of the universe. You are a masterpiece in perpetual motion. Stop waiting for permission to feel worthy. Stop waiting for a relationship, a promotion, or a specific number on the scale to tell you that you are allowed to occupy space on this planet. Drop the cup you've been holding out to the world, begging for refills, and start digging down into your own earth until you hit your own endless reservoir of grace. Because when you finally anchor your soul in radical, unapologetic self-love, you become unstoppable. Your love for the world stops being a desperate plea for acceptance and becomes a blinding, brilliant, unconditional sun that warms everyone it touches. So, I leave you today with the ultimate gospel of the cosmic runway and soul. Say it with me. If you don't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Turn inward, recognize your divinity, and let the universe echo your truth. Can I get an amen? Amen. And so it is.
To my girls. First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. and I learned how to get along. And so from my mistakes, I just walked in to find you here without that look upon your face. Should've changed that stupid lock, should've made you leave your keys. If I had known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go, walk out the door, just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbyes? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, I will survive. For as long as I know how to love, I know I'm still alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give. I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, 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 I will survive.
Iman hold your jaw. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So fun. And you know what? We're going to rewrite that. I will survive. I will thrive. We're going to go to I will thrive. We're going to call that Survive 2.0. Oh my. Let's listen. Let's hear it for everybody who has given us such a wonderful service today. So beautiful. And I'm so honored to be a part of this community. Kerri and I love you guys so much. So much. We're grateful. We're grateful. We are grateful and thankful to be a part of a community that is inclusive, radically inclusive. We're really showing love in motion, which is really what compassion is. Love in action is what compassion really is. And this is the time in our service to support this ministry. So we're going to give the ways, or put the ways to give up on the screen right now, and our ushers are going to begin to be prepared to receive the offerings. And I want to say thank you for your willingness to give. We believe that we are really supporting the light that currently is, but we're seeding that same light into the future when we give. And you're making an investment today, and you're also enacting the law of circulation in your own life. We don't give here today out of guilt, out of shame, or out of fear. We give out of generosity. We don't give out of hoping that God will bless us. We give out of the fact that we have been blessed. And so we give to support this ministry, and want to say thank you for your willingness to do that. Everybody who's joining us online too around the world, those who are live streaming, you'll also have the ways to give up on the screen. If you are interested, there are cards that are in the backs of chairs sitting in front of you. And so there are ways also on there to give digitally. If you prefer to scan that with your phone, you can do that. But they're going to begin to bring the offering plates around. The QR code is on the screen, as well as the other ways to give. And I want to say thank you for your willingness to support this ministry today. I love you, family.
Dear Source, we ask for expansion. We ask that you take these gifts and multiply them and allow this ministry and this community to touch the entire world and help heal and help touch every heart that we possibly can. And so it is. Now let's stand to our feet.
We are one in sweet
Let's say our mantra. Love is who I am. Gratitude is my attitude. Abundance is my nature. And well-being is my birthright. Have the best Pride Day you can, because you can. Alrighty.